Hi Loc Loves, my name is Nia. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my bathroom. We haven't been in here for a while. So today we are in the bathroom because we are going to be doing a hot oil treatment on my locks today. Hot oil treatments are something that can be really important to individuals with locks, especially those of us who don't like to use conditioners or any type of cream-based moisturizers on our hair. And that's me. I don't use any type of conditioners except for like some water-based leave-in conditioners. However, I do use hot oil treatments and oils to moisturize my locks. We all know that water is what moisturizes the locks and oils seal in that moisture, but I'm going to use that term interchangeably in this video. So, like I said, hot oil treatments can help moisturize our locks, which is something that I think is definitely important as we start to get into the cooler months. It's getting cold, it's getting dry out, and my locks are definitely pretty dry right now. I haven't done a hot oil treatment probably since last winter. Hot oil treatments have definitely replaced those deep conditioning treatments that I used to do when I was a loose natural. However, I do them a lot less frequently than I did deep conditioning. Whenever I was a loose natural, I deep conditioned probably like once every 2 weeks. But with my lock, I kind of do hot oil treatments as needed. I definitely do them more in the winter and fall time, in the beginning of spring when it's cooler. So I could see myself at the most doing them in the winter time, maybe once every month and a half. So we're just gonna get right started. Before we get started, a pro tip: you're gonna want something when you come out and actually start applying the oils that you don't mind getting oily and gross. So I have this towel wrap thing to apply the oils and let them sit on my head because the oils are going to be running down on my head. At first I was wearing this really nice spa robe that my parents got me, and then I was like, Nia, you don't want that robe to have tons of oil on it, so let's change. Also, I'm going to wash my locks before I apply my hot oil treatment, so my locks are going to be wet when I start my hot oil treatment. But I'm going to mix the oils right now beforehand so that when I get out of the shower, all I have to do is apply the oils and then go sit up under the dryer. There's not that much that you're going to need for this. You just need some rubber bands, your oils. I'm going to be using some sunflower oil, some black castor oil, jojoba oil, and then a little bit of this 17 essential hair growth oils by Loc Naturals. I just really love to use this bottle when I'm doing my hot oil treatments, and there's not that much in it left, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour my other oils on the top. The one oil that I definitely love to use in all my hot oil treatments that I don't have today is olive oil. I have this much olive oil left, and it's the main oil that I use to cook with, and I probably won't be going to the store for another 2 or 3 days. So we're just going to make it work with the oils we have. I'm going to pour the most sunflower oil in. Probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons of sunflower oil will be going into my treatment. And here we go. I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be an exact science. And then I'm going to add the second most amount of things that I'm going to add is jojoba oil. I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons, or no, 2 tablespoons of the jojoba oil. Actually ended up being a little bit more than that. And then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the black castor oil. The black castor oil is thick, so I don't need as much of it. You can see it's a lot thicker as it pours in. Ooh. Ended up adding more of that than I wanted to. So we're just gonna go for it. So now that I have my oil mixture mixed up and ready to go, I'm gonna hop in the shower and wash my hair. I'm gonna be using this Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight. I really like this shampoo. I'm gonna do a full review of this shampoo coming up pretty soon. But I'm just gonna hop in the shower and wash my hair with it really quickly, and then come out and apply my oils, and then I'll be getting up under the dryer. All right, bye guys. All right guys, so I went with a shampoo that is more of a clarifying shampoo. You definitely want to get all of the gunk out of your hair. This is more of a stripping shampoo, and I did this because I'm gonna put in more moisture once I do my hot oil treatment. So as you can see, I'm using a shampoo that has quite a bit of suds. I'm getting quite a bit of a lather, and I'm really working that through so that when I do my hot oil treatment, my hair is not only moisturized, but it's very, very clean. So this is definitely more of a deep cleansing day. So I definitely suggest that you guys break out your deep cleansing shampoos as opposed to a moisturizing shampoo whenever you're doing your hot oil treatments. You also may have noticed that the shampoo I'm using today has a nozzle so that I can get deep down into my scalp. I also suggest doing something where you can thoroughly cleanse your scalp so that the oils don't sit on top of a dirty scalp. Okay, that's it. All right, we are back. First, I want to apologize just in case the audio was super duper trash during that first segment. I didn't realize that I did not have my microphone hooked up. But now I have my microphone hooked up. I've been letting my locks dry in this little turban thing for tops 12 to 15 minutes. I just did my skincare and then moisturized my body, and then that was it. But we are going to get started with the hot oil treatment. So I'm just going to take it down. And I'm going to split it into sections just because it's easier for me to work with my locks if they're not all over the place. They are still pretty damp. I like to split mine into 4 large sections. So I'm going to do 2 in the front and then 2 in the back. The sections in the front tend to have way more locks in them than the back. That's okay. Or is it the back? I don't know. I can't remember. No, the ones in the back have more locks. And then I'm just going to put a ponytail right here in the back and leave this front section out. So I show you guys, because I'm going to show you guys how I apply the oil to this front section right here. And then I'm going to do the rest off camera. Okay, so we got our hot oil treatment right here. So I'm going to shake it up. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to oil my scalp, and then I'm going to add the oil to the locks. So here we go. I'm just going to go straight down the middle and rub it in. And then rub it in. Oh, looks like I have a little bit of shampoo still in my locks. That's okay. I'll get it out when I rinse out my oil. And then I'm going to add the oil directly to the locks. I'm going to coat it pretty well because I am washing out, or not washing out, I'm rinsing out the oil after I let it sit for a while. Just like with loose natural hair, you got to remember that the ends of your hair are the oldest parts of your locks, and so you want to concentrate the oil more on the ends as opposed to the rest of the locks. Just make sure I get the ends really good. And I have had my locks for 3 years, and so they're definitely not baby locks at all. I know that those of you guys in the baby lock stage, you definitely probably wouldn't want to do something like this right at the moment, but for those of you guys out of that stage, I definitely like hot oil treatments to add some moisture back to my hair. So I'm using the hooded dryer. It's one of those bonnet dryers, and I'm using it for the first time for a hot oil treatment. What I used to do is just use a regular blow dryer, but I think that the hooded dryer is going to work a lot better. Okay. I think I got this section pretty good, so I'm going to come off camera, finish the rest, and then I'll get up under the dryer we'll rinse out and I'll show you guys the finished results. Okay, we are done. So like I said, I sat up under the dryer for about, actually longer than 15 or 20 minutes because it took me a while to get what I needed to get done. I sat under there for maybe 40 minutes or so. And I had the heat on the lowest heat, and I also had the speed on the lowest speed that I could put the dryer on. My hair feels so soft, and guys, look at it. It's so shiny. I think it turned out really well. Pro tip, while you have your hair in the dryer, keep like a t-shirt or something to wipe the oil, because the oil was like dripping down my face and on my back throughout this whole ordeal. So it's definitely not it's a messy thing. It's messy. But I'll turn around and show you guys the back. I realized that my first shot didn't get my full head, so here is it from the back. You can see the full length. I definitely think that these hot oil treatments have aided to my hair growing faster as well. It definitely feels a lot more moisturized now. I'm not really caring for the smell, but it goes away in like a day. Your hair will smell like the oils. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section below. I appreciate all of you guys. Peace and blessings, guys. Bye.